Hey, how's it going everybody? It's me, Scott. Thank you so much for joining us. We are back at One Last Hand playing Kingdom Legacy, the expansion of Distant Lands, and we're diving in. So last time out, a few things happened, but we were sailing for a mysterious island that wrecks ships, and we're hoping we can survive to it. The next card says, stop, did you make it? If you have any ships in your deck, continue as normal. We don't get to that one until next round. So let's get this round underway. We have a load of rats. We have mourning. We have weapon supply. And we have a handy craftsman. The next card's a reinforced ship. When played, discard one person. If you do, mark an X from left to right. Fine. Handy craftsman, you are out of here. We also need to get rid of a thing on here. So handy craftsman's gone. The rats have done their thing. You've done that. If we can get another two people out, we can turn the rats over. But next is a reinforced ship. And then after that, we have some cargo. We've got fish and chips next. I think we push on. There's nothing we can do here. Let's do our seafaring. And next up, we've got a cargo ship. You know what? Let's do this. Let's get rid of these three. Tuck them over here. And that means we're going to be able to put another X in this fleet maneuvers because we've got rid of 3 seafaring cards. And that means all of these going to the discard. And what that means is if the cat comes out, we've got a card in our discard to be able to use. The cat is our way of dealing with rats. When played, play the next 5 cards of your deck, then turn this over. We do the next 4 anyway because of that. Then we do the next 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. I am going to do the rats first. I'm going to cross you out. So you are no longer in our deck. I'm going to use the cat to flip over the rats that we had. That's what the cat can do, and you go out of the way. Then we flip this card over. Oh, we have land ahead. When played, play your next 5 cards of your deck, then rip this one up. Okay, so you go out. We don't need to do anything with you. I'm going to discard these 2 to get rid of these rats. Perfect. That's the end of the go. These go over here. We're flying through this. We have a reinforced ship, treasure map, our metal supply, and our boy, the one and only Lord Nimrod. What a legend the man is. Look at him. What a handsome devil. I forgot he starts in play. I could have had him. I'm glad I forgot that, because if I did, if I'd have been starting with him in play, he'd have probably been the one who was overboard, and I'd have made completely different decisions. Okay, we'll have to try and remember that. There's nothing I can do here. I can't discard these to get extra points. I can't discard 2 people. We push. Got a skilled ally, and we've got land. Discard 2 ships. Oh, this is a different card. I thought it was going to be the same thing. Discard 2 ships and 3 persons to discover 3 survivors. We've got 1 ship and 2 persons. I mean, I think we just have to push, right? Now we've got 3 people. We need another ship. I don't know if I've got another ship in my deck. We must have, right? Right? I mean, I'd like to do this. I think I have to keep pushing. But we've got like horrible cards in our deck as well that could come and hinder us, but I think we just keep pushing. Okay, we have the Ferryman. Discard the top card of the deck. The next card is Calm Seas. So I think we're not going to do that. Let's do this. I wonder if that's an option. It's an option, right? You may discard. Okay. So the next one is Calm Seas. Play the next top 5 cards. We've got Mourning, we've got Escape, we've got Reinforced Ship, and we've got this. What the heck? There's a lot going on. Right, let's start over here. When played, we flip this over. The next card is going to be Land Ahead. We can tuck that over here. When played, discard 1 person. If you do, mark an X. Let's get rid of you. Just in case anything bad's about to happen, let's get rid of you. When you play a ship, either discard it, oh come on, or downgrade a reinforced ship to a ship. Okay, so we can flip you over, because we played you in the same turn. Let's just tuck you to the side. Now, we have, when you flip a card, you discard it. You suck, game. I needed that ship to do this, right? I could spend an upgrade just to flip this card over. I don't know what's on the other side. I want the survivors, really. I don't think there's anything else for us to do. End of round, we get to destroy the escape card. Oh, this shouldn't have been in our deck anyway. It should have been a permanent one. I've only got the one ship. I've got 2 Seafaring, right? Let's get rid of you, 2. To flip this card over to the Pirate's Treasure. So that's an upgrade. That means everything ends here. Okay. And this should have been a permanent card, you can tell by the border at the top, but we now get rid of that entirely. Okay, stop. Did you make it? If you have any ships in your deck, continue as normal by discovering 2 cards. What happens if we don't? What happens if we don't have 2 cards? The last obstacle to overcome before landing is the reef. If you don't have, it says it here, if you don't have any ships in your deck, you are lost at sea. Destroy all 4 Seafaring cards, destroy the next card in the box, then only discover 1 new card this round. Destroy 54, discover 55. Well, we don't need to worry about that, but we have got ships in our deck, so we are taking the next 2 cards. The first one is the Reef of Despair. Stays in play, end of round, destroy 1 ship in your deck, then turn it over. And the next one is Sinking Debris. Discard 1 person to mark 2 X's below. When complete, destroy this and discover Parrot. Okay, well, we must be getting close, right? The next one is Stop Land at Last. So we'll come to that in a second. Let's give this a shuffle. Let's bring us back. Whoops, that's the wrong zoom. Let's bring us back in a little bit closer. Oh, almost flipped a card over. Hold on. There we go. Okay, we have a reinforced ship. We have a ship. We have some cargo. We have a trade ship. Getting that island would be great now, but it's nowhere to be seen. I could discard 3 Seafaring to put another X in the thing and be worth 13 points. I think we push. So Scott and the Sinking Debris. Discard 1 person to mark an X below. When complete, destroy this and discover a Parrot. I mean, it's cargo that we can use for anything else, right? But, oh no, I think we just have to work our way through this. So there goes that. You're out of here. Okay. We've still got the 3. The next one is the wood cargo. Do I just want... I don't know if I care too much for the points is the only problem. Because I'd much rather have the island and figure it out from there than anything else. But our next card is the wood cargo. Okay, let's push. We've got the wood cargo. Next one is the Reef of Despair. Wasn't quite where we were planning on going on holiday, but it's where we've ended up nonetheless. Okay, we have... stays in play, end of round. Oh, Nimrod. We'll have to forgot Nimrod stays in play and starts in play. Destroy 1 ship, end of round, destroy 1 ship, then flip this over. That's bad news, right? Because all of our ships are pretty much here. Let's tuck this to the side. I'll try and remind you that we need to do it. I'll just keep the edge of it in here. But end of the round, we have to do something. Do I want to get rid of these 3? I don't know. I'm slightly worried that we're not going to have any ships at the end. And that's going to be a problem. Our next card is the Metal Supply. Okay, I think I'm going to get rid of these 3. I'm going to just take the money, I think, or the points. So we'll get rid of these 3. We'll tuck these over here and we'll put another X in here. We now need to do 4 Seafaring cards, but I think I'm okay with that. Okay, we've still got our Reef of Despair in play. We have the Metal Cargo, we have the Rescued King. When played, discover 111. Did I do that? I think I did, right? Have I been missing that? I must have done. I need to just start putting an X in front of things. Let's just check. 111. Yeah, we've got 111. I'm just going to put an X over this so I don't think next time. Did I do that? Okay. So 3 and 4. Discard 2 ships and 3 persons to discover 3 survivors. I don't see how we're going to get to do that one anytime soon. I think we push again. So we've got a metal supply and we've got the trail scout. I'd quite like to get. The rats so we can discard these. We'll push again. We've got land ahead, which is bad news for the space we've got, but that means we would take the next card anyway, and then we play the next 5 hands of our deck. So Morning, Stone Cargo, Rats, Fish and Chips, and Reinforced Ship. There goes another ship for this. Oh, 1 ship in your deck. It hasn't got to be in your hand. That's fine. Okay, so let's do the rats first. I've got some cargo. We've got some metal, so I'll get rid of one of these. That's you done. Now, I can discard. I've only got 1 person here. You go out of the window, right? When played, we do that. So that goes out. I'm going to move the rats out of the way because we know we've done them. What else have we got going on? Sorry, I need to zoom out a little bit more, I'm afraid. And that's still not enough. Right, let's tuck these up here a little bit further and bring these up. Look at the mess I'm in. Okay, you can go there. The rats are to the side there. You can go there. So we've got 2 choices, right? We can discard. We've got more than 2 choices, but we can discard 1 person to put an X in this one. I don't really know what the negative is of this. When played, discard 1 person. If you do, mark an X. Oh, so you have to do this. That's the negative. Right, let's get rid of you. And we'll put an X on there. It's not an option. You just have to do it. Okay. If you don't have a person is what it's indicating, right? Okay, so that's that. I've got 1 ship. I've got 1 person. Don't know if I've got 3 people left, but I guess we'll push a little bit more. We've got a handy craftsman and a ferryman. Okay. We're getting closer to it. Let's push again. We've got pirate's treasure and ally. No idea if I've got another ship in here, but I think with this being the case, we just have to go for it, right? We've got a cat. We can get rid of some rats. You're not in our discard pile just yet. We got any rats in here? No. Well, that's annoying. There's a downside to it. Okay, we'll keep these rats just to the side here. I mean, if we've not got that many rats, maybe I should upgrade the... No, we need to keep going. Oh, this doesn't end our turn. I'm upgrading the cat. The cat is now... discard 2 friendly cards to in play to mark 1x worth a point at the end. We're using our thing here, which means we don't have to end the turn, but I do have to discard the card. So there goes our cat. Right, next we've got Morning and Lord Nimrod. Let's get rid of Nimrod to put an X in here. We've got land ahead. When played, play the next 5 cards. Our last card is a cargo ship. We've got 2 ships. We've got 1, 2, 3 people. Huge. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 2. We can get rid of these. That is just discard to discover 3 survivors. 148, 149, and 150. Okay. This could be bad news, right? They're going to be a nightmare, surely. 148. The way this has gone, they're going to be nightmares. It's going to be like cannibals. 149 and 150. Okay. Okay. We have a survivor. giving us 2 money. We have another survivor giving us 2 money, and we have another survivor giving us 2 money. That's more people we can use to discard rats. We discarded those 3 people to do that. I'm going to guess that card had an end of turn thingy on. Where is it? Over here. End of turn. So we can put a line through this to say that we've done it. And now we just need to flip that card over. The rats go. All of you go. We get rid of this one. You, and you go. And then we get to, we have to destroy 1 ship in our deck. I don't know if it matters. So we've got a reinforced ship, we've got a cargo ship, we've got a trade route. You're not, no, you are a ship. We've just got a ship, and we've got a reinforced ship. Well, I think the ship sounds like it's shipping out. Right, okay. Then we can flip this card over. We have shipwreck. Discard 1 person to mark 1x below, then destroy this. I'm making the assumption that we can just use these as resources and put an X in there. I don't really get it. I might just have a quick look. Just to have a look at those. Okay, so that's a U. I'm going to have a quick reshuffle. We're going to have to read the next card, and then I also just want to read what the shipwreck does. So bear with. Okay, so I think I was just being an idiot. We can use those as resources if we discard a person. So the next card says, stop. Turn the card planning and invert its marks. For example, if you had 3x on planning, cross out all except the boxes on well prepared. Hold on. Oh, so we've already done that. So this was planning. We did it before, so we've already halfway there. That's bad news. Probably going to need those. Add sticker 12 to the trail scout. Sticker 12. Discover 1 expedition. Okay, interesting. Where's the old scouty boy? Been waiting for you to do something. So we can take this. He's going to be discovering expeditions for us while we're out here. So this can go over this here. There we go, perfect. Let's keep Lord Nimrod on top. Destroy all man overboard cards, loose cargo and repair needed, but keep all your rats and lots of rats. Ooh. So what am I looking for? Loose cargo, man or overboard and repairs needed. So I think our man overboards have already done their dirty work. The rats are here to stay. We don't have any of those cards. Man overboard, loose cargo. Just going to double check. I think we've got rid of all of them. We've just got some mourning going on and some rats. Okay. Store all your seafaring cards in your box with your main kingdom. They will not be used until later. That's not one. What am I doing? You go over here. Got a bit confused. Let's just check these are all seafaring cards. Okay, they go into the box with our main kingdom, which is this box here. Hold on, I've just got to make sure I'm putting these in the right place. Yes, I think these are the ones. Okay, so they go in there. Destroy all man overboards. We've done that. Store all your seafaring cards in the box. They won't be using that. Discover 4 cards instead of 2 this round. We have Distant Shore. We have, which will upgrade to a base camp. We have Sturdy Bushes, which will upgrade to Empty Land. We have Stony Beach. And we have a Typical Forest. Okay, let's put these in here as well then, and we'll give this a quick shuffle. Back with our feet on land, who'd have thought? Right. Okay, let's do our thing, shall we? We've made it. Land hoy, Land ahoy. Either way. Land ho. One of those things is what seafarers say, right? Lord Nimrod starts in play, right? For once, we've got this bit right. Let's just tuck him to the side so you can just see his ear. Right, we have our metal supply. We have our pirate's treasure. We have the handy craftsman. And we have the wood cargo. I don't see that there's any point of us doing anything other than carrying on, right? So we've got our weapon supply. We've got mourning. And we've got... Oh no, I wouldn't take those two. We've got remains. So we're going to put a little X over here and get rid of the handy craftsman. We've almost finished mourning Bowbill. You'll be pleased to know. Right, then we can tuck this up here. Next we have the typical forest, tropical forest, and a survivor. Interesting, we've got some upgrading to do. We do have the upgrade card, but I wonder if I want to save that for the biggest things. I could use the pirate treasure and Nimrod to upgrade this forest to get some wood. I could use this to upgrade this person to a dreamer. These are just wasting our time at the moment. Let's use Nimrod and these 2 coins here to upgrade this to this. Don't think there's anything else we want to do. Job done. We can get rid of all of these. Okay. Next we have a stony beach. The rescued king. Some remains. And a sturdy bushes. Okay, this feels like the one we want to upgrade, right? It's very expensive. So let's use this card here to upgrade the sturdy bushes. That gets flipped to this and is discarded, but we can carry on our turn. We can get 3 gold here to upgrade this as well. So I think we'll do that. Let's cross these 3 out. And now this gets upgraded to cleared beach. And that means I can tuck you over here. And you are over here doing nothing. Oh, hold on. It's up to you to make this up to you. The king promises to make this up to you in the future. Awaiting a sticker here. No idea. Okay, we have Sir Scott. We have the metal supply. We have a survivor, and we have mourning. Okay, well, let's get rid of old Sir Scott over here. We'll put an X in this one, and we'll put you over here. And then we can draw 2 more. We have a distant land, and we have the trail scout. Now I've got 2 choices. I can either discover an expedition early, or I could upgrade this to a base camp, which would give us more resources to upgrade things later on. But why don't we put an X in this box? This is probably bad news. Put an X in this box to upgrade this to a camp, which gets destroyed. But then we can also discover an expedition. Let's go with 139, shall we? We'll take the first one that comes along. I mean, I can look at them, so let's just have a little look. No, I'm just going to take the first one, so I don't see the others. 139. Okay. It's a permanent card. It's an expedition. -3 points. If we do this, is -5 points. If we turn it over, it's eventually worth some points. Okay, that's just something else we can aim towards. 2 persons and 3 gold to do that. This ends our turn. Okay, next we have Island. I should have flipped this over. Okay, this is a treasure island. Destroy 1 item in play to write its value above 1. So 1 item. Is an item just a card? Is it something else? An item, I'm going to have to know what item is. Don't know what item is, but... Oh, hold on. I wonder if they're like the crystals and stuff that we had. Let's take our next 4 cards either way. We have some sinking debris. We have rats. So rats are going to put an X on a cargo. Let's put it on this one. because if I put it on this one, that still means I can upgrade this dude by using 3 coins here. 1, 2, 3. And now this survivor isn't as useless as he once was. He's a resourceful man, which sounds like the kind of thing we need when we end up stranded on an island. Destroy 1 item to write its value, to write its points +5 in one of the above. What's an item? I don't know if I've ever seen an item. Is this an item? Can't be. Shipwreck, the cat, and a barrel. Okay. If I had 2 persons and 3 coins, I'd be able to do the search for the gold, but I don't. So I think it makes sense to destroy. I'm going to assume these are 2 friendly cards. Discard 2 friendly cards to put an X in here. It's worth a point. Go on, the cat. Do your thing, buddy. And that is the end of that round. We get a shore, which we can upgrade to appear, and curiosity, an event. Turn to discover an expedition. Okay, more ways of getting those expeditions. Maybe we didn't need the trial scout after all. Trail scout, not trial. Okay, oops. I saw Lord Nimrod, and that was the only thing that reminded me that he starts in play. Let's tuck him over here. We'll make this a good one. Come on, Nimrod. Okay, we have our cargo. We have the base camp. We have Sir Scott, and we have an event. Well, let's get rid of Sir Scott to get rid of the morning card entirely. Okay. We can't upgrade anything just yet, but let's push. We've got the shore, and we've got the supply barrel. That's going to give us 1 coin. I've got a coin over here. I've got 2 upgrades left that I can spend. Do I want to upgrade the base camp? It sounds like it could be important, but there's other things that require more resources. I don't know where I'm going to get the resources for this. I think we carry on. What we got at the bottom here, we've got 2 metal and we've got 2 swords. Don't need those anywhere. Let's push again. We've got the promoted cat. We've got stone cargo. We do need 2 stone to do this, and I don't know if I've got any other ways of getting stone. The next card is morning, so I'm quite tempted to stop there. Now I could get rid of 2 cards to put something on here. I don't feel like that's necessarily the most important thing. Got 1 gold, 2 gold, so I can't even get the thing. I need 2 persons to upgrade that. I could just spend an upgrade. I don't know if I want to. But not doing anything this turn seems like a right waste. The next card is morning, which means we'd have to get rid of Nimrod. And Nimrod is useful, but he's not that useful. Let's push. There goes Nimrod. So we can put that one out of the way. We're done with you, and Nimrod is gone. We do get a shipwreck, which is some wood. It's not stone, mind you. 2 wood and a oh, so this would get us our ships back. Interesting. That seems like it's possibly important. But this one, I don't have any stone from anywhere. I could use an upgrade to upgrade this and then just upgrade this normally. Should I do that? Have I got? Yeah, let's do that. So I'm going to use the penultimate upgrade on this card, probably a bad move, to upgrade the base camp to a strategic camp. Discard a friendly card to gain 1 of these resources. Okay, so we've done that. Next one is claim land. If we upgraded that again, we don't have to end our turn there, but I'm going to use 2 wood on this card, and I'll discard 1 person to mark the below. Oh, I don't have a person. I can't do that, and I've just put an X on here. You know what? I've got 2 choices. I either lose these resources forever because I'll never remember it, or I'm going to treat our promoted cat as a person just for this turn, and I'm going to put an X in this one, and we are going to say, you know what, he did so much work for us on the ship that he has earned to be treated with some damn respect around here. I'm going to mark that off. We won't do that again, but we are going to upgrade this card. Hopefully you guys are okay with it. We've got a pier now, and then these two go away. We've now got the Treasure Island. I didn't actually look to see what this card does yet. We still don't know what an item is. We've got some rats. We've got some cargo, and we've got some empty land. So the rats are going to put an X in one of these. Okay, empty land requires a huge amount to upgrade, but next up is wood cargo. We need some stone from somewhere, and I don't know where we've got. I don't think we've got stone. I think I'm going to spend my last X. This is such a bad move, but I'm going to spend my last X to upgrade the empty land to a workshop. I wish I hadn't have upgraded that cat. Right, okay. We've got our wood cargo, we've got our weapons, we've got our sinking debris, and we've got the resourceful man who we can upgrade. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's all the wood gone from this card. I could have done some from there, but there you go, wood cargo. Please be good, please be good, please be good. It's a small ship. End of turn, discard to make one other card stay in play. That's not as good as I was hoping. I should have looked. I should have looked. I like not looking because I like not knowing, but I should have looked. Right. We've got the handicraftsman. We have a survivor. We have the metal supply, and we have a deep forest. None of these are useful. We do have, next is a pirate treasure and the scout. Now we could do another expedition, but we know we've got someone in our deck who might be able to help with that. So I think I'm going to discard this and this to upgrade you to a dreamer. And I'm still not going to look at the other card, even though we really messed it up. I'm not going to look. Right, you lot go there. This is probably our last hand. We've got a survivor. We've got a king. We've got cleared beach. And we've got an expedition. We can't do anything else. We'll flip you over and we will discover 140, I guess. We still haven't been able to do that one. 140. It's in here somewhere. Where are you? Okay. Search for the locals. You know what? I'm actually gonna choose, in case there's one. I haven't seen the others. In case there's one that's better for us. We've got search, because we need resources, right, to be able to build these things. Jaguar hunt. That doesn't sound much better. Search for mahogany. That's going to be some wood. We're going to take you. You know what? That's what we're doing. We don't care about the local. Although the locals is probably, you know what? The locals is more interesting. Fine. Where are the locals? God damn it. I blame you lot for this. Right, let's put this back in here. Jaguar and locals coming out at some point. We then flip you over and you are, mark any X when complete. So stone, sorry, wood and gold. We need stone. We need stone, goddamn you. Okay. I think that's the end of the turn anyway. Even if it's not, I can't do anything with these. How can that king not be worth any gold? Right, our next two cards are cliffs, worth a stone, and tropical forest. Okay. Let's do a quick shuffle. I wonder if I was supposed to discard hardships. I don't think so. That's that card there. Okay, so we still got that we could be doing. Just giving these a quick shuffle and then we'll crack on. We need stone, and at the moment I've not got much of it. I've got one in the cargo because that was on top of my shuffling, and that's about it. That's really rough for us. Okay. Maybe if we can upgrade that cliffs. We've got a workshop. We have debris. We've got a metal supply, and we've got more debris. could discard 3. I need a person, but I can then discover tool. 1 tool. Let's play the next 2 cards. It's a Dreamer and it's a Tropical Forest. I mean, ideally I need ways of getting resources right. Next is our stone resource. We could do 3 gold and a person to get tools. Let's do it. Let's do it. Tools have got to be useful, right? Oh, hold on. We've got a choice to make. Oh, I just need to flip it this way. So 3 gold only is what we need to turn it this way to gain a ship's production as a resource. Okay, that could be important based on us getting a ship as well. Where were we? What was I doing? I was upgrading this with 3 gold, or I could upgrade this to some tools. I think let's go for the tools. So I'm spending 1 person and 3 gold. 1, 2, 3 to upgrade you to this. Discover 1 tool. Oh, I forgot Nimrod. Hold on. Hold on a sec. Where's Nimrod? Where is Nimrod? There he is. Sorry about that, everybody. Nimrod's in play. Nimrod is in play. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a stone. Discover 1 of the put aside Seafaring cards in your box. I think based on some of the other cards coming out, they're the ones I'm going to do. Hold up. Hold up. So we've got fish and chips. We've got the trade ship. That one seems like the most important one right now. We do have one that gives us stone straight up, but that one's flexible, right? And we need the resource. We need the stone. So let's take you. That was end of turn to discover this. What I'll do before then, I'll discard these 2 to put an X on this hardship thing. Okay. And these go away. The stone is gone, but now we know if we can upgrade with 4 coins, we'll do this. We need to remember our expeditions. We've got a survivor. He'll turn into a helper. We've got Treasure Island. We have a deep forest. And we have a shipwreck. If I can get another person out, the next card is a ship. If I can get another person out, I can potentially... No, I can't. No, I can't. Nimrod would have been useful because we'd have been able to do the deep forest. Let's push. We've got a ship. End of turn. Discard to make 1 other card stay in play. And we've got our treasure. Okay. Next card is a cleared beach, which I'm never going to be able to do. It's 4 stone. Do I want any of these to stay in play? Don't know if I do. Don't know if I do. I'm going to push again. We've got cleared beach and we've got Sir Scott. So we've got 2 swords. And we've got 2 gold. We could upgrade the deep forest too. When you upgrade this to a mammoth trees, discover Ningari. That sounds bad, but that would give us 2 wood. Ningari doesn't sound great. Am I allowed to say that? I don't know. Just get the feeling that Ningari is, we're going to be destroying their home. It's going to be like Avatar. Okay. 2 persons and 3 gold would allow us to search for gold or search for locals. I mean, we have to start doing these expeditions, right? 1 person and 2 gold will get us a helper, which will give us more resource, but am I interested in the gold or the locals more? You know what, let's do the search for the locals. I'm going to regret this, I know it. 2 persons, 1, 2, and 2 gold to flip you round to a rope bridge. We just need 2 persons for the next one. End of turn, make 1 other card stay in play. Let's keep you, shall we, I guess. And then the rest we get rid of. Okay. We have a strategic camp. We have some rats. We have a cargo, great. And we have another cargo. Well, I guess we're getting rid of a sword over here. I'm going to regret that, I'm sure. That's all of our cards. Discard a friendly card to gain 1 of these resources. Discard 2 persons to destroy the rats. Don't have any people. Next card is a cat. which we did treat as a person, but probably not rightly so. Right, let's do you and you. Next card is a craftsman. I guess we just push again. A craftsman and a king. Okay, we've got a few things we can do. We can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We could upgrade to claimed lands. Seems huge, right? It's 5 coins. We've got 2 here and 1, 2, 3 here. We could do it. The other thing we could do is spend 2 people to cross that rope bridge. You know what? I'm going to get rid of this to put a little X on our little old catty boy. It's worth 2 points now, that cat. I'll have you know. Right, we're going to cross out this. That's 2 of these. I'm also going to cross out 1, 2, 3 of these and discard that card, or destroy that card, to upgrade this to this. However, now we've got no way of getting those resources, which would have been really useful. Okay. Oh, you know what? Mark 1 card on any checkbox to receive gain triple resources. I didn't need to cross out all of those ones. Oh well, that'll make up for the cat, right? Probably. That'll probably make up for the cat. Might make up for the cat. Next time we get to see this card, we're going to be in luck. We have cliffs, obviously worth a stone, and we have just like home. Goal. When worth 5 per furniture, you may purge this to end the expansion. At the end of the expansion. Okay, so just like home, we're trying to make our new lands feel like home. Okay. Sure, the locals will love that. There we go. That was another episode of Distant Lands and Kingdom Legacy. I really appreciate you guys watching. Thank you so much. Let me know how your cities are going, your legacies are going, and I'll see you next time, next week. Thank you so much.